Next in our speech competition, Tall Tales, I would like to welcome Jennifer Acevedo, speaking on Where Can $10 Take You? Where can $10 take you? Jennifer Acevedo.
Tomorrow, the state of Michigan will shut down again due to lack of intelligent creatures over at the state legislature, unable to do the only job they were elected to do, balance the state budget. Because of this, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources and Environment has been forced to look elsewhere for funding the beautiful gems of our state parks. Fellow Toastmasters and our guests, starting tomorrow, a new $10 recreation passport is available and is replacing the annual state park sticker. It's as easy as this. When you receive that reminder in the mail near your birthday from the Secretary of State's office, you will see on your vehicle registration tab a checkbox in the right-hand corner. Check that for yes for supporting the recreation passport. Your $10 will get you into all 98 state parks and is your ticket to Michigan's outdoor adventures. Where can $10 take you? To persuade you to purchase this passport, I'm going to tell you about my adventures in these precious state parks. It all started in 2005, 2 years after becoming a state employee. I was getting sick and tired of the political games over at the Capitol, so I set forth to find truth serum for our lying politicians. According to a very secretive map handed down to me from my great-great-great-grandfather, Honest Abe Lincoln, the truth serum was hidden within our very own Michigan state parks. I first set off for Warren Dunes State Park, where the dunes are as tall as the Rocky Mountains. And after 30 minutes of rolling and tumbling down these dunes, I finally landed where the sand meets the silky waters of Lake Michigan. After I entered the frigid water, I heard voices coming from fish twice my size. I think these were called Asian carp. And they were also in search of this truth serum. Just as one of these carp was ready to take me out, a big owl swooped down from out of nowhere. His name was Bo, and he told me to use one of my strengths to get rid of these carp. Well, one of my many strengths is being full of hot air. I did play tuba in the Michigan Marching Band, you know. So I took a deep breath, and I blew the carp clear back to Chicago. After that, I made sure to plug every channel and river that goes into Lake Michigan with Laffy Taffy, so I did not have to compete with that Asian carp for this truth serum. That sure was tiring, but I had to continue on to find this serum. Bo the Owl told me that my next clue would be found during sunset at P.J. Hoffmaster State Park. So I jumped back in Lake Michigan, went onto my Dolphin, and rode all the way to P.J. Hoffmaster Park. And did I witness the most spectacular sunset, explosive colors, reds and oranges melting into the waters until the sun totally disappeared, and there were beautiful trails of blues and purples sparkling in the twilight, spelling out the words, Dancing Pines. That was it. The next clue was at Hartwick Pines State Park. So the next morning, I rode my cougar over to Hartwick Pines State Park. And yes, I know what you're thinking. There are cougars in Michigan, and they are the best mode of transportation when you're looking for truth serum. So I'm entering the park, and upon further glance, I see pine trees dancing to Madonna's Vogue song. They were doing the moves from her video, just like this, all in sync. And one of their last moves, they were all in sync pointing to the oldest, largest pine tree in the park. And there, sitting on the lowest branch, was Bo the Owl. I had found the serum. It was hidden in the sap of that tree. Well, I never did end up using the serum. But guess what? I got the bid to cater next week's one and only governor's debate between Bernero and Snyder. And I think I'm going to be serving some coffee to them. So stay tuned next week for more on that. But for now, remember, it's easy as checking the yes box on your vehicle license registration plate when you renew it this year. You never know what types of adventures await you in Michigan state parks. rolling down sand dunes, witnessing spectacular sunsets, dancing with the pine trees. Who knows? You could just find that hidden treasure for your soul. So make sure you get the recreation passport and tell your friends and family to do the same. Where can $10 take you? Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. We'll take another 60 seconds.